All right. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Oh my gosh. It's a new week. I want to welcome y'all to the Random Talking Indie Music Show. Get my mic together before we get started. Rest in peace to Kobe Bryant. Today is 8/24 day, Long live Black Mamba. And before we do get started, I want to let y'all know today is Monday. We got some topics. We got Minx's manifestation, and I think she got a bit of a rant. I'm not sure. I hadn't talked to her much all day today, but I'm sure she's got a rant somewhere. Minx, check your mic on Discord. Uh, so yeah, you might want to unmute that. Nah, I can't hear you. Nah, I'm sure I didn't mute you, so it ain't on this end. You done muted. There we go. Hi.
Okay, cool.
We starting off the week.
In the You haven't been here all weekend,
uh,
and you already know how it is,
of
man. Come
course
on.
it is. But in case y'all don't know who we are, it's your girl 759 on the screen, ready to do my thing, and I'm joined by the Bronx Bully, soon to
The
be a
late bully.
right, soon to be a Connecticut bully. That doesn't sound right.
I know, right?
But you
Hi,
will.
I'm Mix from Connecticut.
Yeah, no, bitch. You're always going to be the Bronx Bully, the beast from the east with the gap of the teeth, but it's perfectly okay. AKA Mad Late Minx, AKA Run Me My Papers, AKA Fuck You Pay Me, AKA Blocked, AKA Merciless Minx. Call it whatever you want to call it. Just don't call it copycat. Do they dig, Minx, or do they dig?
They better dig.
What a motherfucking shovel. Listen, speaking of do they dig, and speaking of digging, we got some shirts, y'all. Uh, that's how we plug it. We here, you know what I'm saying? We still getting the store and other stuff together, but please show your love to the RTIM by purchasing a good old quality t-shirt, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna keep lying to you because y'all know how I do. So when the new designs come out, y'all will be the first to know.
And you
Yeah.
saw I was working on them today, right? You saw I was
Yes,
working.
yeah, I saw. See, my partner, she picks up where I lack. So yeah, we got shirts, we got little
Well,
canvas
you know,
bags. It's
I
cute.
just don't have no life. You know that. I just be sitting home and
Well, I mean,
trying to figure out my next move.
of course you
Okay.
are. Of course you are. You always figuring the next move, the move with the move. Also, head on over to the Merciless Cast. Become a Patreon on today, ladies and gentlemen. I'm telling you, you're gonna get premium jewels for a low price, and please believe that anything Minx tells you is fully researched and scam free. We used to give a lot of the
Shout out
jewels.
to hold on real quick. We already starting off the show on a good note. Shout out to 361 Dub. What's goody?
What's
Thank you
good?
so much for the love.
What's good to everybody on Caffeine TV? Hopefully, we won't be bombarded with URL bullshit. Cause apparently,
Most definitely.
because apparently, Math Hoffa and Method Man kind of sort of crashed every damn thing. I don't know if that was like the only card, but apparently that was the battle that shut shit down. Uh, but back to what I was
I think
saying
it
though,
was.
probably so. Bitches. Anyway, premium jewels for a low price, fully researched and scam free. You know your girl's gonna do her research, so anything she tells you, she's not gonna steer you wrong. But if you feel like you paid your $10 and you didn't feel you got a, what you got, then you could feel free to contact her. But that's not gonna be free either. So I mean, gotta pay for the info.
Nothing is free.
Yeah, nothing is free. Not no more. Also, join the hustle culture today if you would like to join. All you have to do is send a picture with your name, your IG handle, your location, a small quote of what you think hustle culture means to you. Did I mention a picture? You can't be catfishing folks, okay? Y'all got to send that over to
Yeah.
hustleculturemag at gmail.com and also head on over to minxradio.com as well for the Minx Show podcast, past episodes, and most current joints. And also hit that merch tab and get you some Minx
Damn.
Mafia merch. Tonight is Minx's Manifestation Monday, where we either give back to an artist, help an artist, or someone start a business of some sort within means, or Minx purchases a piece of merch from another small business. So figure out what that is later on in the broadcast. And like I said, tonight is Minx's rant. We haven't had one in a while. I've been doing all the ranting lately.
Oh yes.
So I'm sure.
I forgot to let you hold on. You get the floor.
Yeah, no, 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 no. No, we live for your rants because my rants be on some bullshit. I don't rant. I rant on Twitter. Twitter's my shit. That's where I get my shit off at. But
Speak of the devil.
oh wait, what happened?
I said, yeah, you said Twitter. I said, yeah, speaking of the devil.
Yeah.
That, that damn Twitter.
Oh shit. But speaking of merch, you are rocking that Graveyard Entertainment. Yes, I like that. I kind of like how that fits.
I love it.
Yep.
It fits my dark side, I
Well,
love it.
you know you can't be black and be goth at the same time. No Offspring.
Oh no.
Shout out shout out to Offspring on our Periscope. No, we just got started. You didn't miss anything. We were just getting through the intro.
Yes. And a little background about Graveyard, real quick for you guys. This is my manifestation. I'm gonna get this out of the way now. Um, Graveyard, first of all, they've been manifesting on me. When I first started actually coming out publicly to say I had music, because I wasn't even trying to be on that wave. But when I actually yesterday marked my 1 year anniversary of being at female producer on Twitter. So I was very excited. I was like, oh shit, 1 year already. Like, how fast did that shit go by?
Yeah,
Um,
I was on there for a while. Well,
yeah,
congratulations on your 1 year. You didn't get banned yet.
only once, but it was just a temporary ban because people
Oh,
got their
that was suspension. That was a little.
they got in their feelings. So yes, unicorn dab to that shit. Um,
I love that little unicorn. That
we
is so
just
cute.
added formats and things hates that shit. Uh, so basically, yeah. So unicorn dab to that. So basically, when I first started promoting, that I had new music out on Spotify, Graveyard is a curator, and they took my music and shared it to their audience, and I was able to get my first 500 streams because of Graveyard Entertainment. So as a thank you to them, they don't ask for no money. You know what I'm saying? There's no payola with them. You know what I'm saying? There are a lot of people out here that do charge for playlist placement. They took it on, upon themselves to do it. And it's not even like a bullshit placement. Like sometimes I look at my notifications and they'll quote my bars and promote my song. So that's how I know that Graveyard is actually listening and, caring about the content, that they're putting out there. So they really they sit They really curate. They really care about the content that they put out. And again, shout out to them for rocking with me and being so supportive of my brand, my ideas, retweeting me, sharing my content. And the best thing I could do is to sit for almost 2 hours. Yeah, sit for 2 hours showcasing Graveyard Entertainment. And on RTIM's website, we're going to put up their information so you guys can follow them and hopefully get a chance at one of their amazing playlists.
Yeah, y'all got to support your indie labels. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they really out here trying to make a difference in the music scene. Goes to show you really don't, you don't need a label. I mean, as long as you got, a steady crew that's willing to work, willing to
Believe it
make
or
some.
not, me and Janelle were just talking about that before I came on here.
I mean, hey, see,
But
great minds
yeah,
think alike.
y'all are Libras, so of course.
Exactly. See, listen. What y'all need to understand is once we get this Virgo bullshit out the way, y'all ain't gonna tell us shit.
Oh yeah, your season is coming up.
Yeah, season's coming. I gotta work, but season's coming. I already knew that. I went on and looked at it ahead of time, like, can you check on the 27th for me? Fuck, I gotta work. All right, well, I got the day after, so I'm gonna turn up on September 28th. It's okay.
Yes. Shout out to you Libras that know everything.
You need us in your life. We're not gonna tell you I mean, we don't know everything. Oh, excuse me. Hold on a second.
Without you
Don't
guys,
make me end this shit early. I will pull the fucking plug right now. The shit's canceled. Fuck this
without the both of
bitch.
you, without she's sitting there, she's like, wait a minute, she's talking about Libras. Libras.
There's this bitch again. The
No,
mother.
but without you guys, I would not be like remotely close to uh
Of course not.
being organized.
Get one in your life. I'm the most disorganized organized person ever. And that's just like because my mind be on like 80 things at once. And
Hmm.
some of us are perfectionists, some of us just don't give a shit. Some of us say, it's all right. But when it's on something like if it's on something that I really want to do like music, I am an ass.
Oh,
But
oh wow.
but if it doesn't hold my attention, it's whatever. I don't even care. Ooh.
Speaking of holding attention,
Oh, hold on a second. I think the higher power is calling.
oh,
Oh yeah. Yeah, we've got a couple storms coming up this way. Y'all might get a little something, but we're supposed to be getting two hurricanes coming up the east coast and the Gulf. We might get some wind coming from the west and some rain coming from the east. So we might get slam packed the next couple of days. We don't know.
eh, well, let me tell you, this weekend, I've probably mentioned it like 100 times. People are like, Minx, you just joining the party. Yes, I just joined the Second Life party, and I hate my cousin for putting me onto the shit.
Shout out to the homegirl murder Megs in the building on Facebook. Shout
Yes,
out to the sis murder Megs. Hey yo, listen, her beat tape just dropped. I need y'all to go.
yes,
Megs, drop your link. Drop your link. Offspring says, keep that hurricane somewhere else. Listen, it's coming to a hood near you. Where you at? Yes.
fact.
But hold on, I had my Meg pack. Uh I might have moved it. But yeah. Yeah, we see considering where I live, I'm not like directly on the water, so that's good. I'm further inland, but that doesn't stop anything from happening. That doesn't matter.
Right.
Murder Max just dropped the link to her beat tape. You're in Jersey. Oh, it's coming to you, Offspring. Beatmaster Volume 2 Dollhouse Beats is on Bandcamp. I need y'all to support your female producers because this chick hits hard.
Yes, yes. And as also, I was talking to Megs yesterday. I was purchasing her keychains because she has some dope merch.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
I said, let me get two. So she's like, okay. So when everything was finalized, I turned and I looked and I heard like the dun, 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 dun. I was like, oh shit, I forgot to order one for Gina. So I hit her
You know
back, and
she
I'm
gonna
like,
want
"Yo,"
one. You know
she's
she
like,
gonna want one. Where's mine?
she's gonna be pissed. So I hit her back right away. I said, "Hey, you know what? Now that I think about it, let me get 3 because I don't want Gina to get mad at me." So she said, "Oh boy."
Yeah, you got to give the princess one too. Offspring says, "By the power of my manifestation is not hitting New Jersey." Listen, by the power of the higher powers manifestation, it's going to come to New Jersey. It might hit. It might. I don't know.
No, this is gonna be a really bad hurricane season, I heard.
Yeah, yeah. Hold on, let me give y'all the weather update real quick. We don't do this, but I figure hell, y'all need to know. They're calling for 60% chance of rain here currently by 8 p.m., which will probably happen. If you are in New York, you're safe till about Thursday.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's supposed to rain Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Let's see what else is going on here. If you are in, oh, hold on, New Jersey. Yep, I'm gonna look you up too, Offspring. Let y'all know what's going on. Y'all got rain coming y'all way too. Y'all got 60% chance at 8 p.m. Expect some thunderstorms Friday and Saturday. Yeah, it's coming your way, sir.
Shot.
And that was your weather moment.
Yo, it's gonna be bad. And
Yeah.
speaking of, so while we were, finalizing the apartment stuff, I'm sitting there, I'm looking at my ID. I'm like, damn, you know how many times I done took my permit and never got my license? This
Don't
is now
don't feel bad. I don't have one either.
fourth time, right? Because they showed me, they said, "Oh, your permit is expired." Like it expired last year. So I was like, fuck. So I had such a great time talking to the DMV where in New York you have to register for an appointment as opposed to walking in and sitting on a godly long line.
Oh no.
Um, so they pushed that shit out to September, I think the 3rd, to come in for that. I was like,
Just to renew your permit?
well, I don't think, you know what? I really sat and I thought about it. And a lot of us have this issue. We are not committed to shit that we start. So
I told you if it ain't if it's something that I really want to do,
yeah, this is just me. Again, like I said, I'm terrified to drive. I'll ride a bike, I'll ride a motorcycle.
I sure
But
will.
for some reason, with cars, I don't know if it's a past life thing, but I just don't feel comfortable driving. You know what I'm saying? Again, like I said, if I'm in a motorcycle, I hit something, I kill myself. So
Right.
we good. But my mentality is that even if I was to drive, I would not drive with my daughter in the car. I wouldn't drive with Gino in the car. I would feel sorry for anybody else that's on the road.
Like
So,
vehicular anxiety is a thing, and some of us do have it. I've been in a couple of accidents. I was a passenger in both, and I had my attempt at the wheel. But when you got somebody in the passenger side, look out for the curb! Look out for the curb! Don't do that. Don't
yeah,
ever yell at someone who is inexperienced and you trying to attempt to teach them how to drive. Don't do that. Because I will pull in the nearest parking lot so fast and fuck your brakes up, slamming this bitch in the park. I don't care. Like, what you're not
yeah,
going to do is yell at me from the passenger side.
yeah. And I think also too, um, growing up, like my sister has her license, my brother has his license, my mom has her license. I'm the only one that doesn't. And I think that also does stem from the fact that I was a passenger in 2 car accidents as well, where my back is permanently and eternally fucked up.
Hmm.
Um, and it's like it wasn't my fault. I'm the passenger. That's how me and Gino first met. We met in a car accident. So,
I just
you
want to.
know,
I just want to let you know right now. I just had a slight glitch. So if for any reason we disconnect, I just told y'all what was going on.
yes, if for any reason, if anything does happen to the live, um, it's a wrap. Is that just that word?
Listen, if you live where I live in the neighborhood in which I live, you know the power will go out in any given moment. I don't play with it. You know, this is the type of stuff where your grandmothers, I don't know if y'all do it up north, but down here it's when it's thundering, and or lightning, you don't take showers, you don't get on the phone, you don't get on nothing electronic. You sit your ass still in the dark.
Yeah, because we have to conserve. We
Yes,
have to
well, it ain't even conserving. We scared of getting electrocuted.
that part.
That
That
part,
part.
that whole part. My grandmother was never, you gonna run up my bills, you're gonna do this. No, bitch. We ain't got
Hmm.
time for electrocutions, house fires, none of that shit. We don't have time.
Well, speaking of, I'm gonna come back to this fucking Second Life shit. I have to talk about this. First of all, you cannot live stream this game.
I mean, what is it? Like Sims on
Twitch will
crack?
ban. It is Sims on meth. It is Sims on meth. Listen,
Oh
listen.
no.
Okay, my cousin's like, she's like, "You still play The Sims?" I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "Nah, you gotta get on the Second Life shit." I said, "What the fuck is Second Life shit everybody keeps talking about?" She's like, "You like The Sims?" I said, "Yeah." "Have you played IMVU?" I said, "Yeah, I used to play IMVU all the time." She says, "Okay, you play GTA 5, right?" I said, "Yeah." "Okay, so put all them together and smoke crack with meth."
Oh
That's
no,
what
no, no, no. That's too much.
I said, "Okay." So I watched a couple of tutorials on YouTube first, and I was like, "You know what? I'm ready." So I had to download in like some sort of program because you don't want to use the one that the company gives you. So anyway, I do this whole thing. I do the tutorial. I do the walkthrough, and then once you're done with the walkthrough, now you're in the free world. Now, first of all, this is not like it's not a chat room, right? First of all, it's not a game. I keep telling people it's not a game. It's not. It's like a chat, but it's a world. It's a virtual world, right? Now, it took me I didn't go to bed till 4 o'clock in the morning because it took me about 4 hours to contour the face the way I wanted to. Like, you think The Sims is bad? On
Like
the
I
com
like I can't get the eyes together. Jesus.
Oh my god, it's not even that. It's like, they have this thing, it's like, how The Sims, they have simoleons? They have, this version of money called lindens, right? So I kid you not. Okay, I'm walking through the because you could fly in this, you could walk in this, you could do whatever. It's like whatever virtual world you create is what you create. So I said, okay, this chick's gonna be a witch, right? We like witches, right? So I make her a witch, and I'm learning the fundamental aspects of this shit. But what's weird is, when you're walking around the worlds that you're in, and these are never-ending worlds. Okay, I'm walking, and some dude just walks up and just stands next to me, and you see the chat that pops up. The dude speaking Spanish. So I was like, okay. So I walk away. Then he follows me. I was like, is he gonna kill me? Because
Oh
they can't.
goodness.
They totally can't. Um, but he's just. I guess he was telling me that the back of my dress was missing because I didn't notice it. And I was like, oh shit, okay. So I saw the word pantalones. So I was like, I know that means pants. So I was like, oh, okay. So Gino says to me, "You playing that new game?" I was like, yeah. How is it? It's cool. Not letting him know I was up until 4 o'clock in the morning playing this shit.
That is terrible. See that's me on The Sims. Like on a good day off, I will sit there and lose track of time. I will play from noon until probably 8 p.m. I'll take a break,
Mm.
but my mom's like, "There you go," and I'm like, "Look, this calms me down. This makes me happy."
No, with this shit, once you get started, you cannot stop. It is literally a fucking drug. I said, I'm gonna put $10 of real money into it. Cause if you don't have to buy things, hey KP, it's called Second Life. Um, you can't like the thing is that you could do anything you want in this game. You could buy cars, you can buy this, you can buy that. Um, but the problem that I'm finding with this is that uh I just don't want people near me. Like I'm like, let me do me. Like, why y'all gotta walk next to me and shit? Like, what do you want from me?
Like,
I don't
go
know if they're
that
gonna
way.
rob me. Yeah, yeah. But it's a good look. It's a good game, and the only thing I love about it, it gives you that Sims hot date feel.
Mm-hmm.
You remember how you used to be able to talk to your friends and shit? You could do the same thing with this. But again, because I've been talking to people within the community, and when I say there are people making thousands of dollars on this game.
And you say you can't live stream it? Twitch won't let you do it?
You cannot live stream it on Twitch because Twitch will ban you for life, your IP
Really?
address and that. Oh yeah. I was reading so many articles about it. I was like, why is it? Because the thing is there sex in this game? Yes. Is there, you know, gang romping? Yeah. If that's the life that you're in, if there's furries and shit on it, but if you're looking for that kind of,
Oh, it's one of those.
it's like it can be one of those if that's the type of fun you're looking for. But then you have, other women that come together. They built like fashion malls, so they're selling like the clothes that they make
Mm-hmm.
for real money, for real money,
For a game.
and for a game. Yo, let me tell you, I thought IMVU was bad because chicks was making mad money selling skins and shit.
I never played IMVU.
IMVU is good. It's just that I feel like it's more for like the younger crowd. I played it all the way up until last year. Um, but this game, if you want to be around mature folks, you can. You got people that are fairies and shit. It's like, why is this fairy talking to me? It's
Live
like,
your
oh,
imaginations.
I wrote in the thing. It was like, where is the nearest sandbox? Because you got to go to a sandbox to, change clothes and shit. So little fairy's like, all you have to do is go down that way. And I'm like, thank you. He's like, so and so wants to be a friend. I was like, block.
Go ahead and start
So
this
yeah,
off now. Block. So it's the
block.
so
Yeah,
it's the Sims on meth.
it's The Sims on meth, and you have people with setups like ours with their microphones and shit hooked up, so they're in like you could talk to people. Like I could say, hey, where's the nearest car dealership? And they'll say, oh, go down the mountains right next to the big bear. You can't miss it. And
Wait,
I'm
mountains
like,
and bears? What kind of shit?
"Oh, look, look, there's mountains, there's bears. I said, you know what? Fuck that. Fuck that. So I got my own server. I got my what is it? What is it? Vimeo?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I just paid for the annual subscription of Vimeo so I can live stream my shit on my own website.
That's
Cause
crazy. That's
there's
nuts.
some chick, there's some chicks on there that really they're selling everything, even down to growing weed in their own gardens. They're they're selling that shit for lindens.
Oh, so it's that type of party.
It is whatever party you want. So I
Oh
said,
yeah,
yo,
no wonder you can't live stream that shit.
you can't. You really can't. Like you got people walking
That sound like
around
some
naked.
black. That sound like some black market type shit. For real, for real.
But apparently it's been out since 2008. You've had some people that have been on this game for like 10, 15 years now. So it's like another world of Warcraft.
Offspring says, you know what? I might have to install that game now.
Yo, that game is fucking, listen, you have
Did she
music. Let
sell
me
it
tell
to?
you,
Did she sell it to you? Did she sell it to you?
you got musicians on this shit. Literal beat makers selling beats.
Selling beats.
They built studios in this game where people are hooking up their microphone and acting like their avatar in a studio, and they're recording their songs. It's like a studio inception with this shit.
Yeah, no, I'm good. I just stick with the Sims. Thanks. I don't need
I
the
was like,
Sims
look,
on
you ain't
meth.
gonna hear from me. You ain't gonna hear from me for a couple of days. Mix it in
Yeah,
her life.
yeah, I don't need the Sims on meth and crack with a touch of
Meth,
with a
crack,
touch of lean. No thanks.
touch of heroin,
A
and
little
all types of
hash. A little hash. A
fucking
little hash.
fairy dust.
Oh, that ain't the fairy
Yo,
dust you
that
need.
shit crazy. Crazy. I was
Oh
like, yo, I
goodness.
wish I would have found this shit years ago.
It's crazy. It's been out that long and nobody heard of it until now.
I've heard of it, but I thought it was that bio. There was a bio game, like I forgot what it was, but apparently this was the game that everybody was playing back in the day. So I between IMVU and this joined, and you have another simulator reality type shit. This is the type of games that I like though.
Mm-hmm.
I like those types of creativity games, but I don't like when you're like sucked in and paying real life money for the shit. That's
Yeah,
what
no.
kills.
You won't get a dime out of me. Mm-mm.
Yeah, like with Xbox and their fucking Stadia, like trying to charge people for games they already got.
Yeah, I don't know too many people that use Stadia.
Well, they're trying to push it. They're definitely trying to push the Stadia thing, and I'm like, yo, come on, man. I ain't
Offspring,
buying.
Offspring. What Club Penguin? What the hell? What do y'all be playing in y'all spare time? Club Penguin?
Oh, no. Club Penguin is worse. I remember playing that shit. It was like that Neopets era.
Ugh. Okay, well that's all you had to tell me.
Yeah, Roblox too. Roblox is the same way.
I never played Roblox.
Gina plays Roblox. Only thing
Yeah.
I don't like about it is that there's too many, this just like with any of these children's games, you got to watch your kids because you got some of these kids that are running trains and shit on girl
Whoa, whoa,
players.
whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm sorry. What?
Yeah, there is sex on Roblox. That's why they've been telling parents, keep your eyes on these kids because
Can't do
these kids,
nothing.
you're my girlfriend. No, you're my girlfriend. Okay, then they create a board and invite the girl, and then they try to kill her together collectively.
Wait. Uh-uh.
Yeah,
See, y'all can't
Roblox.
play none of these video games. None of these games are safe for kids.
None of these games are. That's why any kid that is gaming, and I've been a gamer since I was like what 3, with my first game being ET on Atari, which I still have.
Seriously. Did you see the post I put up about that Vectrex?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, my
I was
mom
like,
my mom had
yo,
one of those. It was a little rounder, like the screen was a little rounder. The tube ended up going out. She said yesterday, "Yeah, I remember that game. I wish I still had it." I would sit there and watch her play Asteroids
these are
for
classics.
hours.
This is why, and battleships.
Yeah. Like if y'all haven't already, there's a thing there's like a little 5-part series about these video games. They're on Netflix, and they talk about who made what game was popular, the Sega and Nintendo wars. That was fun. I had both. Uh,
Oh my God, you're bringing it way back.
oh no, oh no, you gotta watch it. Like my first gaming console was the Vectrex that I remember, and then a couple years later, because Vectrex kind of failed in '84. I was born in '83, but I remember back in '88, '89, early part of '90, my mom had one.
Mm.
And then like 92, 90, no, about 90, 91, 92, we got a Nintendo.
It does sound familiar though.
Yeah. I said I was showing my age a little bit because that was made back in '76 or something like that. It was like a year after the Atari. So of course
Yeah,
that's before my time. Before
yeah,
both of
and
our
I think
times.
the first, like I think the first video games, first video games was the consoles were huge.
Very. And you had to code. They had the
Yeah.
big floppy disk. You had to code your commands. You had to do a bunch of Oregon Trail type ass shit.
Well, I was pissed off because now that I think about it, before my mom moved, we were packing up everything, and she was just queen, throw it out. If I ain't thought about it in years, I don't need it.
Oh, that's me.
Yeah. So her birthday is this Wednesday, by the way. Um, so I'm sitting there, I'm like, I said, Mom, we gonna throw this out. She goes, it's not a real computer. Thank you, TY. I don't want to say your name wrong. TYK. I'm gonna call you TYK. Thank you so much. Um, so I said to my mom, do we need this computer? She's like, it's not a real computer. Just throw it out. I said, okay. And I'm sitting there watching Antique Roadshow, and it was the first Apple computer,
Ooh.
but it wasn't like a full console. It was in pieces. So
Uh,
you had to hook it up to the TV, and then you had it looked like a big fax machine,
mm-hmm.
and, and then you had the additional drive for the floppy disks.
I remember the Apple II. That was my first introduction to computers. Was the Apple II.
Yeah, but we threw it out. So some poor soul is gonna be a freaking millionaire.
Mwah, mwah. Shout out to John, aka DJ Hitman, aka Mr. Ballheaded Ho. He said he had a ColecoVision. The hell is that?
Colleague Vision. That sounds familiar.
Did I pronounce that correctly?
I think
Cause he was the one who was like, "Yo, what is this that you?" Yeah, we showing our age. We
oh
old, y'all.
yeah, I'm 34 years old. To everybody over at Caffeine, I know I look about 50, but
Shut your
you know
ass. Shut your ass.
I'm what you consider an old head that is trying to be a
How you gonna
vampire.
look older than me and I'm older than you? Like, how does that work?
Girl, if it wasn't for this damn concealer, man, everybody would think I am age.
You know what?
I try to go for the Akasha Queen of the Damned look, but I look like the knockoff version. That's cool.
Okay, we'll take the great value version.
Yeah, just be happy with that version.
John said it had the Smurfs game. Offspring, don't lie to her. Talking about some girl you look 24. Don't lie to her.
Ah, um,
Don't lie.
what?
Don't lie to her. If
Don't
anybody,
gas me up like
yeah,
that.
don't gas it. Don't gas her like that. Gas me up. I'm the old one. Gas me up. No,
Listen, the secret.
I had a lady at work ask me how old I was, and I told her. She's like, really? Well, you look damn good to be your age. I said, well, my hair says different.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my hair is all gray.
John said the Wish version. You know what?
Not even wish, hope.
He said the Wish version. Yeah, we will take what you wanted and what you got.
Thank you, TYK.
Take it or
Yeah,
leave it.
the Fountain of Youth. I have not found it yet, but
My
I
fountain's
heard
down
that.
to a trickle. That's what's going on right now. My fountain is down to a trickle. Yeah.
Well, look, all you got to do is just smile and laugh. And I don't mean laugh like on some cringy, motivational weirdo shit. I mean laugh at everything. Laugh at yourself. Laugh at the dumb shit. Just laugh. And all the smiles, it's like exercising, because it takes more muscles to frown than it does smile, actually. So I laugh at
Does it
everything.
so what does that mean for like your resting bitch face? Like does it
See, I don't know. That's permanent. I was born with that.
Hey man.
I was born with that. I look at my pictures. I'm like, yo, did I ever smile, or has my eyebrows ever been relaxed?
Like bitch,
I
what
just
is
wanted to know.
wrong with you? I've had
Yeah.
coworkers like, "Yo, what's wrong with you? Nothing's wrong. Why do you look like that? Bitch, I was born this way. Why are you leave me alone?"
At least dudes ain't saying you look like a man. Heard enough of that shit this weekend.
Thank
One of those
God.
bitches.
I
Who's ever
asked
seen
I have been asked if I was gay a couple times, but I've never been told I look like
Yay!
Hey,
Coffee
gang gang.
break. Gang
Yep.
gang.
Our time's coming, Gino. Just wait on it. Our time is coming. Just wait on. We gotta get these bum
Uh,
ass Virgos out the way. Yeah, I said it.
seven
Fight me.
759 says, your time is coming.
Tell them we gotta get these bum ass Virgos out the way.
Yeah,
Then we could
Libra season.
party. Yeah.
Yes.
I live for the fall. Hoodies and leaves changing and shit.
Oh, look,
That is,
two merch plugs. There we go. We got Tony Talks a Lot podcast and Graveyard.
I, I gotta have my coffee cup now. Mine is in the dishwasher,
When we do the new merch, absolutely.
of course.
But
You're a
yeah,
Gemini. Mm, do I
I'm an
block?
Aries.
Do I block you
Oh,
or no?
you
Offspring
know,
says he's a Gemini.
I always wondered. I always wondered, like, is it real? Like, is astrology really that much of a big deal to people?
It kind of is because you see the qualities that they live. Like I don't know many Geminis. I know maybe one or two. He said, "Oh wow." No, I ain't gonna block you. You good. You family. But yeah, I don't know many Geminis. I know a couple
TYK
Capricorns.
TYK says he's an Aquarius.
Ugh, stubborn as hell.
Why the exasperated? Uh,
Ugh. Yeah, my mom's an Aquarius. She's stubborn as shit. My mom, yeah, she's a true Aquarius, but she loves the water. Like my cousin, I have a cousin and aunt who's and my mom. They're Aquarians. And they love water. They love to fish. You know, they live.
Mm.
They live that aspect. Offspring says that hurts. Seven. I thought we were cool. No, we're all we family. We family. We family. We cool. We good.
KP says KP wants to know, damn, what do y'all say about Sagittariuses?
I don't know any personally, so I have no opinion on that. I had a first cousin who was a SAG, and she passed away. So I don't know. I really don't know many. I probably do, and just never took the time to look up their birthdays because that's kind of like cringy. So until
Well,
they,
what do you think about Aries so far, though?
I know too many of y'all.
Mm.
I know way too many.
Lucky says, I was just watching some French stream for like 10 minutes before I realized it.
Yo, sometimes the content be alright. You just get sucked
Sometimes,
into it. Depends on what it
yeah,
is. Depends
yeah.
on what it
Sometimes
is.
I'd be hopping, in between streams. I just became on Twitch a follower of Soldier Boy. Y'all need to
Yo,
stop
Soldier
roasting.
Boy,
Yo,
say,
anything
hey.
that Soldier Boy does, I swear on everything I love, he could cure cancer, and they'll make fun of him. They just making fun of him because he was playing Club Penguin, I think.
Well, listen, y'all can say what y'all want about Soldier Boy, but he is the reason why we have internet musicians. Like he was the well in Atlanta. I'm gonna say in Atlanta because I don't know who put out what in Wichita, Kansas. Fuck Kansas, but Soldier Boy put the internet music game on the map as far as marketing online, selling your music, your merch. I mean, come on now. He sold ringtones, all types of shit. Like he's a pioneer, whether we want to give him that credit or not. And
Yeah, he
he's
did.
still young enough to get into new hustles. So as you see, he's come up with a gaming console. They trashed him for that. He was selling soap, and the proceeds was going to something, and they trashed him for that. Offspring says he's the pioneer for FL Studio users. Who
Right.
knew that you can take three notes and a snap and sell millions of
And
records?
and just a drive into the
You
yeah. Lucky says he was playing StarCraft. I think she says her brother crashed one of his streams the other week, sometime this week. But that's dope.
see?
Th- listen, I applaud the man for trying. Warcraft. I applaud him for trying, because I've been a part of I'm not a fan of his. You know what I'm saying? I'm not like a fan. I just admire and respect his hustle.
Yeah,
That's two
same,
different.
same.
Um
But we're not gonna
you
act
won't
like
see
he ain't had no hits though. We ain't gonna act like he ain't had no hits.
he has some hits, yeah. Very intelligent, but people just be like, in the comments, they're like, "Oh, you stay setting yourself up for an L." How? If every time people subscribe to him, he's getting paid. So how is that an L exactly?
Well, he's a failed rapper. No, he's not. He ain't failed.
Yeah, what is a failed rapper? What is a failed
He's not a
rapper?
failed rapper. Yeah, Kiss Me Through the Phone, that shit went up like for a
Mm.
solid year.
We ready? We are ready for a Soldier Boy movie.
Nah,
Give
see.
us give us the biopic.
Lifetime, y'all better not. VH1, you bet not. BET, you
Wendy
bet
Williams.
not.
Wendy Williams, you better not touch this at
Wendy,
all.
Wendy, Wendell, sir, madam, don't touch it at all.
Just
Cause
let it rock.
just let him do it. Let him produce his own shit. But
But
Wendy, don't you do it. You'll fuck it up.
he is definitely an intelligent um businessman. I just think that, some of his products he just got to like really read through, the fine print, cuz some of the shit that he was putting out, I wouldn't even buy that shit off of an Instagram ad.
Is it just me? Or
You
you've been
might
seeing
be.
a lot of that lately.
Oh,
Can't
I
get
don't
away from it. You can't get away from it.
listen. Instagram, from what we know it, I would not, and this is one jewel for today. I would not invest any money into Instagram at all. No ads, no followers, no views, nothing. Don't. Just save your money. They're still trying to figure out, did anyone know? Because I know I got hit with a couple of surveys this weekend because they probably reading the comments somewhere like, yo, this Reels crap is crap. Because the whole, in my aspect, like my thoughts on how they should have rolled out the Reels is that they just should have rolled it out as a separate app. I don't think it
I
makes
think
sense
so.
to have, yeah, I don't think they should have Reels inside of Instagram because now our Explorer feed is messed up. I'm seeing Reels that I don't want to see from people I don't follow. The Explorer tab is fucked up. I'm
It's
like, yo,
it's like they're trying to be Snapchat, Facebook, Twitter, and all that in one app, and it just ain't it. It ain't working. I don't like it.
yeah, they're trying. We went down the list for you guys that were not here the other day. We went down the list. Instagram was a standalone app. Then they said, oh, I like how Vine is moving. I like that. So they went and they took the video concept from Vine. Then they looked at Snapchat and said, oh, I like the stories idea. And they took that too. And then last but not least, actually, no, then they said, oh, we like how YouTube is moving. That's interesting. So then they added IGTV. And then after that, the last and final straw is when they went and they jacked TikTok. My question is, and it has always been,
And don't forget Twitter with the hashtags.
oh yeah, Twitter with the hashtags. My question is, as a company, if it was me, my ass would be suing the living shit out of Instagram,
For real.
out of Mark Zuckerberg. I would have sued the living shit. And people, that's what I don't get. Snapchat has the grounds to sue because
Does
that was
anybody still use Snapchat?
honestly,
Like, is Snapchat still a thing? I've never
I
used it, so I don't know what to do with it.
the thing is that the reason why Snapchat fell off was because of the ads. They added like was it People magazine, and it's not even just an ad that pops up. It's like it's on your home screen. So sometimes it's effective because we know the Kardashians are on they're in the pocket of the Kardashians. We know
Hmm.
this. So damn near every single article that pops up has to do with the Kardashians. I don't
These
get it.
apps would be 10 times better if they didn't show an ad. Like some of the YouTube influencers that I do watch, they'll have like an intro video where they play their little theme song and they do their shit, and then after it's like a TV show. You get a quick commercial, and then you come back. Why are y'all doing that? Y'all are ruining the appeal. You're ruining the fun. Nobody wants to be on YouTube if you're going to sit there and play ads every 5 minutes. Who the hell? We don't even watch that many commercials on TV. For a 10-minute
Not
video,
only
for a 10-minute video, I see three ads. It ain't just three short 10-second ads.
that.
These ads are
Oh,
like 2 to 4 minutes long. Why is this rap video on my ads?
exactly. Yo, my daughter, right now, I also, we share like on our TV in the living room is I'm logged into my Instagram, my YouTube account. So I'm thinking what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to just make a YouTube account specifically for the house because there's been several times that Gina likes to watch like the little slime videos, the little LOL doll videos. Like so these are all like geared towards kids between the ages of like 3 and 6, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, you know me, I'm potty mouth central.
Of
So nobody
course.
could tell me any different. Um, Gina has heard that I have a potty mouth, but she knows that they are bad words and she does not use them that I know of. Um,
Behind your back.
I know she be using it because she be like saying stuff, and I look and she be like, and I'm like, what? Nothing. I'm like, yeah, you said
She
something.
slipped.
You
She
said,
slipped.
she's
Let her
very,
rock.
she's a Taurus, so you already know.
Mm.
So I'm looking, like I'm walking by, her room, and I'm like, what is this song on? And I look, and it was Tatiana,
The whole video.
the whole video. And my child, my 3-year-old, and I know what some parents are going to think, well, you should be monitoring your child. You're absolutely right.
But at the same time,
Good.
this is the kids section of YouTube.
This is the children's section of YouTube. And this is exactly why. And here's my other gripe that I have to my conspiracy theorists. They have taken down every single woke, conscious, scare you to sleep,
That scare you to
type
sleep.
of stuff. I have to be scared to sleep because if I can't go to sleep if my mind is not thinking for some reason. So I'm looking, I was like, oh, I want to get into a real good one. And I'm looking and I'm like, I type in conspiracies of 2020, whatever, you don't see anything but debunking videos.
Hmm.
So I was like, yo, so they totally got rid of my favorite YouTubers that expose the truth, that talk about Illuminati and all that good stuff. So I can't watch that on there. So shout out to Reddit. Those of you that are into that shit, like I am, there is a dope website called BitChute. And BitChute, even though it's very MAGA, they do have a lot of videos of that nature because BitChute is like it's like a YouTube for users. But the majority of the users are like MAGA people. And I don't have nothing against them. They have every right to exercise their right to say dumb shit. Okay. So that's just my thoughts. Everybody has a right
I mean,
to
you're
look
right.
dumb on the
You're right technically, but you know.
everybody has a right to look dumb on the internet. So if these are what their views are, cool. But they should have the right to express it however way they want. As long as it's not hurting me, you ain't calling me the N word, I ain't calling you the C word or the K word. We cool. So
What's the K
bottom
word?
line is Karen. I had to say it's technically a slur now. You know that.
No,
So
the fuck it is not. Y'all need to
it's an
stop.
internet slur. It's an internet slur now. So it
Man,
just
slur
it just
these. There ain't nobody sitting there gonna stop calling people Karen. Y'all care too much about other people's business. That's why we call you Karen. You all up in everybody else's business. Mind your business.
you right. But this is what I'm saying. The internet, which was a big portal for everyone to share information and everyone to discuss real-time things. We can't do that now because we have the election, right, coming. We
And
know
and
that these
and, and another asteroid allegedly.
a big one the night before, right? That's supposed to be the big mushroom cloud. We're supposed to say goodbye to each other as we sing, the ship from Titanic as this asteroid comes and annihilates us all. Um,
Yeah, allegedly.
Look, the way that I look at it, freedom of speech used to be, you know, being able to come online in a platform like this and to speak whatever you want to say. People will disagree with you or they'll agree with you. It doesn't matter. Um, but we are losing that right to free speech. And, not to sound all, the more you know, but it is important that we vote, y'all. Like I literally just registered as an independent and this will be my first time voting. I this is a big like change for me. Thank you, Westside. Um, this was a big thing for me because I've always been like, my vote doesn't count. That was my mentality. And a lot of people have said to me, of all people, you know, but this time it's 2020. If the world does end, I just want to be able to say that I had an opportunity to vote. So that's why I'm voting. I'm an independent. I don't like any of these candidates. I think I should run.
uh
Thanks for president.
Only one problem. You're gonna have to wait 2024, honey.
One more year. Oh, thank you, Lucky. I do want to run for president. I definitely, first, I want to run for mayor of New York City, but I'm moving to Connecticut, so that can't be. Um,
Wah, wah. Shout out to Leonard over here on Facebook. What's going on, Leonard? You
hey,
hear
Leonard, I got your message. I'm not ignoring you. I'm just live.
you hear what she said, Leonard? She wants to run for president.
I do want to run for president. Um, I don't think that, first of all, I don't think we should be waiting until 35 anymore to run.
I would say 30, but some people are still very, what's the word? Uh Ignorant and
Yeah.
immature at 30. So I don't know how they think that immature and non-experienced is going to be a difference at 34 when you got somebody who's 74. You know what? I'm not going to get shut down. Leonard said, "What's good? I forgot I'm on West Coast time." Oh, snap. Safe travels, Leonard. 3 hours behind.
He, he is actually away on business, and we are excited because this is actually going to be a big thing for both of our careers. So, everyone that believed in us or did not believe in us, you were right.
You were right.
If you didn't believe in us, you were right. If you believed in us, you were right. Either way, you were right. You're going to fail. You're right. You are absolutely right. I'm going to fail.
I mean, I might.
What does failure mean though? Because that it has so many definitions. Um, because everybody knows I'm just like tired of being an artist. I'm tired of being a musician. It's like,
Seriously?
what? No, I'm tired of the business behind the music business. I just want to create now. Um, but yes, we have an amazing guest that's going to be on the Ming Show podcast on Friday. It's been a while since we have been on live streams, and now that I am about $250 in the hole, trying to figure out my issues with my live streams, I can now have my guests and do what I need to do. So thank you,
Uh,
TK.
if
With TY.
um, we had started online schools and stuff, and apparently, Zoom is out on the whole East Coast. So how are they expecting people to have their kids in front of these computers if the whole Zoom server is out for the whole East Coast? How do y'all manage that? Oh, everybody's at home, going to school now.
Well, for those of you who, I don't know how long Zoom is supposed to be out for. It's gonna be for a while.
I don't know. I just saw it when I was on my lunch break today. I just read that Zoom was out.
Well, good for y'all, because Zoom is a liar. Zoom, you reap what you sow. Because I had a big dispute with them. You know, the dispute that I was having is that they were lowering the bandwidth.
Hmm.
My streams looked like it was from '97. You
Like,
know,
like you had an
freaking
Android.
yeah, pixelated ass. Interviews.
What did you record this
I'm
on a potato?
not even that. I'm like, look, I'm paying 14.99 for at least some sort of quality. They're like, well, because of the pandemic. I'm like, well,
Ew,
I
don't do
don't
that.
care. That's how the dude sounded on the phone. He's just like, Miss Couture, I'm really sorry about that you feel that way. No, it's not that I feel that way. Send me your email address and I can send it to you so you can see it for yourself.
That was real passive aggressive to tell you that he
Yeah.
was sorry that you felt that way. No, fix my shit or give me my money back.
Well, that is the problem in pandemic time. Is that all these companies that are taking advantage of people during this pandemic. And I already got HP on my shit list, and I just got finished sending them a large complaint from the Better Business Bureau. Because you try to resolve issues without having to escalate it like that. And honestly, I would not buy any computers, guys. Thank you, TYK. He says he doesn't do social media, he only has caffeine. You know what? You must go to sleep with no issues.
I go to
I don't
sleep
know
with
what.
no issues and I have all the damn social media. I have no problem
See,
going to sleep at night.
Yeah, I have issues going to sleep at night because not because I'm worried about my following and shit. I don't care if people follow me or unfollow me. I go to sleep with issues on my brain because I'm like, damn, this is what we have become. This is what being social is now.
Hmm.
You know, I just get so frustrated at that aspect because I miss being around people.
Yeah, I have no issues going to sleep because whether you cuss me out or I cuss you out, the minute I close my app, I ain't thinking about you. I don't care. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, that's why now I automate everything now so I can limit my time that I'm online. So sometimes you'll see tweets and shit that pop up out of like that are just so random. Yeah, it's not me writing that. I'm not even awake.
Yeah, but that one you had today, that joint went up.
Yesterday.
Oh, it was yesterday's? Yeah, I just saw it today.
Oh, with the Candace Owens?
Yeah,
I didn't mean for that to blow up, guys.
over 2,000 retweets. Ah.
I
Oh,
did
she.
not mean for
Yes,
that.
you did. Yes, you did. Because you said
And
what you
then
said.
Rolla, shout out to Rolla, who just started her first vlog, and I watched
Hey.
it. I was very impressed. It looked like it was done professionally, like edited and all that. Um, Hold on. Blucky says, I only have caffeine for URL, but that's really a lot of cool people on here. See, URL is dope, but I don't know. I feel like it knocks out our streams, like us small streamers who don't have bars. I say that lightly.
I mean, I just don't understand why they feel they need to jam up caffeine when you've got your own app. You've got
They have
YouTube.
an app, they have YouTube, I mean, I understand that, yes, people were asking me what was the difference between caffeine and Twitch and D Live and YouTube. And I just told them straight up, the only difference is that this is more real time. I'll be watching my live stream and I'll just be like, okay, and now we're gonna get into a video. And then you look on YouTube, you're still like a minute behind.
Right. Just
So now I'm
major
reading the
lag.
comments. Yeah, I'm reading the comments and I'm like, was this a response to something else or was this response now? So yeah. But yeah, battle rap is dope. I would have done it, but I'm afraid to die. You know what I'm saying? I got some bars that will make dudes want to push my face back.
I
It
mean,
is tough skin. It really is tough skin, Blucky. It really is. I am not afraid to get roasted. I'm just afraid that the person that I roast is gonna come back with their goons and shoot up my house. Uh, that's the only thing I'm scared.
or worse comes to worse, you get Jade right on stage. I mean, I've seen that happen a few times.
No, the day that I said I wasn't gonna like participate in battle rap was that Kanika Jenkins line did it for me. I was like, nah, if this is what I know some of y'all remember that. That shit did not need to be said. I don't care what
I think the
I don't
most controversial, and we really not going to get into this, but I think the most controversial battle rapper that I've heard say some outlandish shit was probably Arsenal. Like, I'm not into the new guys or the
She
come
said it
ups.
before you even did it. She said Arsenal before you even finished the sentence.
Oh, he already yes, he know, cause he done said some
Oh,
shit that just made people want to smash his face in, like on live. Just yo, you
mm.
say this one more time, like he don't care. It will spit at you while he's doing what he do. I feel
All I know.
I just think I need to, like, on the day off or whatever, catch up with some of the young ones because it's a lot of up and coming battle rappers and everybody's still on the vets and this, that, and the bleep blop of the bloops. So I don't have a favorite. Before y'all ask, I don't have a favorite. So
I don't have a favorite either. Not even well, I would say, John, but that's family, so I can't really cheat like that.
yeah,
Um
mad bias.
that would be extremely biased. But battle rap. Here's what's funny. I think on Instagram, right? There's been a lot of battle rappers, dudes that have been hitting me up, right? I don't mind y'all coming onto my show, you know what I'm saying? But I would rather y'all hit up John first because I'm not trying to step on his toes. And, because that's more like his arena. And I'm more of education and just doing interviews about you as a person. But if you're trying to talk specifically about battle rap, get at John because that's his arena. Unless he hits me up and says, all right, cuz go ahead, I'm not stepping on his toes and doing that. I just want to publicly say that because there are battle rappers that do hit me up. And then when I let them know that that's my cousin and it's like it's weird to step on his toes like that, that's
You
when,
talking about
you know,
stepping on toes? I steamroll them bitches. Look, y'all can come over here and y'all could chop it up with us for a little bit. You know what I'm
I,
saying?
I just feel like, you
Cause
know what
we,
I mean? I
cause
don't know.
we gonna get some numbers. We gonna believe that we're going to get numbers.
Well, I had a few hit me up over the weekend. That's why I was like, was there an event or something? Because I didn't I didn't really like check, but yeah, Blucky. I hope I'm saying your name right.
Yeah,
I sound like it like
she's the princess of mispronunciation.
yeah, I mess up everything. What's up, Articulate?
What's up, articulate?
Oh, be lucky. Okay, cool. I was
What you
saying
call him?
Blucky, like I was
Blucky?
like Bluck.
Mm.
Okay, so be lucky.
Mm.
I'm remember that. I'm gonna log that in. Doo. Okay, it's logged in. Be
Blucky.
lucky. Yeah, Lucky. Like what sounds like something from Looney Tunes, right? Like Plucky the dog. What was it?
Yeah,
Plucky?
Plucky Duck. Yeah, those are Tiny Toons. Plucky Duck.
Tiny Toon Adventures. Yes.
Keys go down the hole.
Oh my God, I knew you were gonna say that. Oh,
Money go down the hole. He would have went down the hole. You sit there flashing my shit. No, that's yes. Like no, that's yes. No, Plucky would be following them keys in that wallet down the hole.
yep.
That's my shit. Yo,
Oh,
I am getting
okay.
old.
Be Lucky says that's the last name. So it gets butchered all the time. She said, how do you say your name, TYK? Please. Is it
Tyke.
Takiana? Wait,
Ty
I don't even
K.
know. Ty, I don't know. I'm gonna just call you TY. Ty. I'm gonna call you Ty.
Taekwondo. I don't know.
Lick,
Wait, what? Whoa.
lick,
Whoa.
lick, lick. Wait, Lick Santana. Okay.
Where do y'all
Oh,
get these names?
well, Twitch is worse. Twitch be having some crazy ass usernames like your mom's breast milk. I'm like, what the
Huh.
you really sat here and created the username called your mom's breast milk. That's very very
Saggy Titty 25. Like, you think I'm gonna say that live on TV, live on stream, saying your name, reading a comment? Yeah, Saggy Titty 23 says, like, no.
TYK. Okay, so TYK, be lucky. Okay, so and we know articulate,
And
which his
recapture.
video is fire. I
Yeah.
gotta play that. You seen that video?
Bro doing numbers.
Yo, articulate. If you blow up on us, please do not forget. Don't forget me, please.
I will find you
He says
somehow.
when you blow up, please do not forget us. At
You
least let us
blowing
be on the
right you
reality.
blowing right now. We're just happy that we got to know you pre blow up.
Yeah, yeah. Next time you in New York, you better step foot on my turf.
And if you
Cause I
ever
ain't gonna be here no more.
cause if you ever come down south, I don't know what to do with you.
Ah. So we had a lot of topics to cover.
Yeah, so let's just go ahead and get into it. And of course, I got to start with my own city once again. It's never known for anything good, but I'm sure y'all have seen the news. It's worldwide. It's all over. Former Liberty University president has been suspended and or stepped down or whatever the hell. Apparently, Pool Boy came back with some receipts. He been spoofing the wife while he watched. Jerry Jr. is a creep ass cuck. He let
Mm.
another man hit his wife while he's in the room. Apparently, there's a what's the word that I'm looking for? Damn, my mind is trash. Uh, like say if I'm trying to get at you and blackmail. There we go. Never mind. Got it. Thanks a lot,
Oh,
Minx.
okay. No, I was reading what Articulate had said.
um,
Okay. I was replying to him.
so there's been some blackmail pictures. There's been some blackmail emails. There's been some receipts. Um, it all started with this one picture I think I showed y'all last time about him and this redheaded girl who is not his wife. They were on a yacht and he had his pants unbuckled, showing his skivvies with the muffin top thing going on. They say they were spoofing the TV
Remember
show.
that.
Okay. Well, let's fast forward. Well, no, let's rewind a little bit. Excuse me. So let's rewind a little bit. A few months back, this infamous pool boy from Miami, Florida, they said that they were together, this, that, and the third, having fun, partying, blah, blah, blah. He comes back, says, listen, there was a business venture he and I had. He didn't fulfill his end of the bargain. And so now I'm leaking the tea. So he drops receipts. He's got pictures of him and Jerry Jr.'s wife, butt ass. He's got emails, he's got text messages. And so he says, Jerry Jr. says, uh, that he suffered depression caused by a former family friend who had an affair with his wife who had been threatened to expose it. His wife's name is Becky. I don't know why I felt to tell y'all that, but his wife's name is Becky. And they said for the first time it was short lived, and that he and her had reconciled, and everything was good. But Pool Boy said, "No, fuck y'all. Here's the
Give me
receipts.
my money.
Give me my money." So there was a statement that the Liberty Board decision to put Falwell on paid leave after he posted a costume party, which was the picture that I was talking about. Uh, that was his wife's assistant. Oh shit, I did not know that. Social media
It's
presence,
always the assistant.
and she's a little redhead joint. She ain't bad. I mean, that is a picture, so yeah, I don't know.
Mm,
But of
mm.
course, we all know that Falwell is a Trump supporter, and this is the same man who every day, from what I'm told by Liberty students, that you have to go to convocation, which is basically revival on crack every morning before you go to your classes. You have to take a religious studies class. You can be studying to be a phlebotomist, and you still have to take some type of religious study. Which, I mean, it is a Christian college, but I should have that option not to do that because maybe I don't, you
Oh
know.
yeah, you don't really get an option. They
Yet
they
you don't get an option. Uh, let's see what else has been going on. The guy, the pool boy, he has a name now. His name is Giancarlo Granda.
oh, that's such a pretty name.
Giancarlo.
Giancarlo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, y'all need to
He
stop
said
messing
that
with
while
these
they would
folks.
try to remain friendly with the pool boy and his family, the threats and text messages demanding huge amounts of money led them to cut him off. Wow.
Hmm.
So of course they try to distance themselves from the guy, and the guy's like, "Nope. Guess what? We've got receipts." So
Man,
now,
I hate.
so now there's pictures of the pool boy, Mr. Giancarlo, and Becky getting it on while old boy's in the corner of the room doing whatever he's doing.
Doing God knows what.
The Ten Commandments kind of hit hard, don't it? When it's you doing the sinning. And what's jacked up about this whole situation is while Jerry Jr. is going through all this shit, his brother Jonathan is never in the news. You never heard anything negative about him. And they have a sister who doesn't live here, but she doesn't even come up in the news at all.
That's because they're not like they're not problematic.
No, and I feel bad for Jonathan and the sister. I forgot the sister's name, but I feel bad for them because your brother's fucking up y'all's family legacy. Well, your father already
It's
did that.
always it's always that one sibling that just doesn't give a fuck. They're like, oh,
But when you are the president of one of the largest Christian universities in the world, you would expect to be held to some sort of standard. You don't you don't post pictures because it wasn't leaked because he posted it on his Instagram and on his Facebook. You didn't think that this was tasteless to post a picture of you and your wife's assistant with your hand around her spoofing a dumbass TV show about some rednecks and trailer parks? With your pants unbuttoned showing your man pouch? Well, it wasn't the whole man pouch. It was like the men got
he
fupas.
he showed them
He
the
got
mouch,
yeah. He showed the moopa.
the moopa. I miss my fupa.
You know what?
I really do. I be sitting sometimes thinking it's still
This bitch just sat here and said
I
she
miss
miss.
it. Yo, tummy tucks will have your body thinking that certain things are still there and it's not.
Did y'all hear what she just said?
I miss my fupa. I miss it.
Oh my god, the welcome
I
mats.
like mine. I liked mine because it made my legs feel warm when I was sitting on the
You know
toilet.
what?
Just
You know what?
look,
Nope.
I keep it real. I keep
Too
it real.
real. Too real. Once again, there are some things that I would rather not know about people. We're gonna put this in here with your
Once a week.
yeah, we're gonna put
It
that in
makes
there. Yeah, she is out of control today. We're gonna put that in there with your
we
artificially
did not
inseminating
teach
horses. We're gonna put that in there with you wanting to see Doja Cat's titties after an episode of your podcast. We're gonna
you.
put that all in there. And like Will Smith said, we're gonna throw this bitch in the ocean. And the other way you're gonna get to that, you gotta be Jack motherfucking Cousteau. Cause some of your shit just be like, I could go the rest of my life not knowing that she wants to see Doja Cat's titties. Like, why would I need to know this?
Weirdo gang. You know what I'm saying? Weirdo gang.
Gang of one, you by yourself. I can't sit with you.
Look,
I
there's
can't
a
sit with
bunch
you.
of weirdos. There's a bunch of weirdos out here, and I'm one of them. And I like weird shit like that.
You
It's just
own it.
weird.
You own it. You own it. I can't even get mad at it. You own it.
Here's another fun fact that y'all probably don't care for. When I was little, I had a habit of making. I used to love to make my arm fall asleep and then put it out and feel the blood rush. Like, yeah, it feels so good.
I
Like,
mean, I, um,
I don't know what was fucking wrong with me as a kid. My mom used to be like,
yo,
Why? I was like, hold on. I used to lay in her bed, like, hold on. She's like, what do you keep saying hold on for? Hold on. It's going numb. She's like, what's going numb? My arm. Okay, watch. Ah!
how do these people come into my life, Jesus? I can't
Thank
deal.
you.
I can't deal.
Um, tell people shares, get your views up. Oh, we don't care about views, honey. We just care about making y'all laugh.
You're
That's
doing
a
it.
bold face lie. I fucking sat here creating a spreadsheet like, okay, so we were live for 2 hours.
Yo, she really did. Talking about something. You can't see that. I'll email it to you. Like, bitch, this is what? But she sent it to me. I was like, oh, okay.
It's like, hold on a second. Let me just do the spreadsheet real quick. Because, caffeine doesn't really, like, they give you, like, I want a monthly summary. You know what I'm saying? I actually suggested that in the Discord server. I was like, we should have, like, kind of like YouTube does. They'll say, "Great, you actually surpassed your viewers from your last stream," and I just think
Yeah.
you should have like a more detailed summary because you like we're happy that people rock with us, but I like to see like the influx of
The progression.
yeah, the differences because we're caffeine is just one place that we're at, but we're actually live on like several different platforms. So
Yeah.
I need to know for myself, exactly where we at.
Yeah,
It doesn't
she's
take
the analytical one. I'm not really into numbers like that. So you got you
don't
got you
don't
got
get it.
some you got some people out there is like, really braggadocious about the whole shit. Like, we got 3,000 we okay, that's great. Wonderful. So now what?
Yes, we do have a YouTube channel. If you guys just head over to rtimshow.com, you guys can actually check it out.
I think the YouTube hold on. The YouTube and the Twitch is
I did it. I
yeah.
said RTM.show.
Wah, wah. And so now she
I
can't
should
spell.
buy that too, just in case I see Benjamin I feel right now. You stupid bitch.
Wait, what kind of oh boy. I can't wait for your rant. I know you have one in the tuck. I know you got one ready.
I do.
We're
I
gonna
have a
get to
few actually, but I'm gonna spread it out for 3 days. This is part one.
part one. Um, the next topic. Your boy Boosie, Mister Opinionated, got everything to say about other people's kids, but in the case of Meg, the Stallion and Tory Lanez, he's dead silent. He talking about some. I don't want to say the wrong thing because he said he fucked with Tory and he likes Meg. Then he talk about I want a Meg verse. Like, bitch, no. She probably don't want to collab with you after you sat there and said you rocked with Tory.
This Meg the Stallion thing is just getting way out of control.
Well, people ain't believing Meg, but Tory actually. I'm glad we brought this up because they said Tory was on a press run. I know, right? Segway queen. But Tory was on a press run talking about the shit and lying about it. Meg didn't want to say anything for a while. She kept quiet for a very long time, if y'all remember. Okay, so Tory decided he wanted to go out and say what he wanted to say to probably try to save face. But then Meg came out and said, no, y'all got the game fucked up. Here's how it happened. I'm telling my side. And now everyone who has no verse in street credibility is trying to say she snitched. No, she did not. The difference between her situation and Snitch Nine's situation is Meg wasn't doing anything illegal. She did not deserve to get shot in her foot. Now, whether or not she lied and said, this was just glass, that I don't know. That put a bookmark in that. I don't know. But she, in turn, ended up showing her foot where she got shot because her own viewers, her own fans didn't believe that she got shot. And she showed her foot with the stitches, the looked like an infection going on. It was pretty nasty. I looked at it. So for y'all not to believe her, it's kind of wild. But she is not a snitch. The difference is if Minx and I both do some illegal shit and we get caught, I'm telling on Minx, but now I'm a snitch. That's the difference.
I'm
Because
so mad. Hold on. TYK says he's trying to be Harlem Nights too.
and shoot that bitch in the pinky toe, like, you know what I mean? Someone said Remy Martin would have shot back. You damn right she would have shot back.
Be Lucky says Be Lucky says Tory did some fuck shit to Dax not too long ago. Tory is a problem. Yeah, he's very
Very,
problematic.
very problematic, but nobody sees the problem in what Tory did. No one's speaking out. Well, there's a few people actually that have been speaking out, uh, excuse me, against, what Tory has been doing. Bun B, he's Houston, Texas OG, so, that's that fuckboy shit. J.R. Smith, even J.R. Smith said, yo, that's some bum shit. Like, Tory, you're a bum, this, that, and the third. So, but there was an outcry on Twitter as to why more black men namely celebrities, aren't speaking out against this? Why do we keep expecting them to?
But why
Like,
do they have to speak out? Like,
right?
what's
Why
going
do
to
they
change?
have to? Like, well, because she's a woman, and if you stand up for black women, you should do. Well, you saw Boosie, Mister. I comment about everything, but this. You had a lot to say about Dwayne Wade's child. You had a lot to say about your own children getting head. Allegedly, you was joking, ha ha, funny, not funny. But when
Mm.
it comes to this woman experiencing domestic violence where she should not have, you have nothing to say, bitch.
She
Nothing.
was well. There's a couple of things that I was lost at. As you notice, I got my pen
I
and I
gonna
got
say
my
what
new book.
I said. What is that? Your makeup brush? What the hell was that?
Oh, this is. I have to get you one. You'll love this. This
Oh
is a
Jesus.
calligraphy pen that I got from Five Below, and it's super dope. It's like some
Five
Shakespeare
below,
bars.
Five Below ought to sponsor your ass. My handwriting is way too sloppy for calligraphy.
I love I don't even I don't even write it as like that. I just write it just like regular text. It just glides so nicely. I'm a pen and book person. Hi, Philo. It's been such a long time.
Oh, long time no see. Welcome back.
But there's a couple of gray areas in this whole situation that I'm confused at. Um, so we can confirm that Meg was dating Tory Lanez. They were a couple,
Okay.
or were they smashing? Because this is the thing. This is the thing that I get frustrated about social media. You have people that because people don't understand the breakdown. Okay, when you are dating, aka seeing somebody, that's one thing. I usually call it what it is. Y'all are fucking. Period. Let's just throw that out the way. Okay, so were they smashing? Okay. The second thing is then you have a couple, which means that you guys are dating. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Or obviously boyfriend, girlfriend, fiance, marriage. Okay. I don't know at what point because if Meg was dating him, if they were dating or AKA smashing, I don't think I would feel comfortable because I need to know when this shit started happening because
Cause last I heard, she was dating G Easy, and I totally forgot about that.
no, she wasn't dating him. I don't think she was dating him.
Oh,
I
they was
just think that
smashing.
they were smashing. And let's
Okay.
just look, women do it, men do it. We're all grown adults. Sometimes you hang out with somebody and sometimes you hang out with somebody. A fuck buddy.
Friends with
Let's just
benefits.
look at it. I just think that that's what that was. Philo says they were smashing but caught feelings. Okay.
Oh,
That happens.
he must have caught feelings.
Yeah, because she don't look like she catches feelings. So here's what my question was, right? So if I'm dating somebody or I'm seeing somebody or we're smashing or we're in the process of being cuffed, um, I don't think I'll feel comfortable with someone that I'm interested in. With the beginning of the pandemic, they had what the uh quarantine radio, and then you had all these chicks deep throating cucumbers and shit.
Ugh.
What point did they start dating from that aspect? Because I'm a little bit confused. Like if I was a prosecutor right now, and I feel like I am because I'm looking at this from all different sides. It's like who nobody just shoots anybody in the foot for no reason. Nobody just does that. And it doesn't matter if there was a heated argument. What was the heated argument about? That's the first thing. If you're going to tell us a story, like this is how I feel with Meg, um, if you're going to tell us a story, tell us the full story or just shut the fuck up. That's just how I feel. I don't want to hear stories that I have to play Columbo and put it together in my head like, okay, but what you said this, but it doesn't fit the storyline for that.
Well,
What happened?
apparently they said it was said that they had been seen hanging out together. So
Okay, they were fucked.
there was no confirmation or denial of dating, but I mean, we can pretty much,
They were smashing. They were
yeah,
smashing,
they were
most likely.
smashing.
But there's a little couple of things that I was confused about. What the hell was the purpose of Kylie being there?
She and Meg were friends, and there's a
Okay,
third
but
girl.
why?
There's another girl named Kelsey, or Kelsey, something like that, who was also involved in that whole thing. and she said, you know, we didn't have no gun and this, that, and the third. We were just hanging out. And so she almost let the cat out of the bag, but she was like, I had nothing to do with it.
Well, Philo says, I think he was shooting at the ground trying to make himself look hard and accidentally hit her.
Bruh, you're
That
five
could be a
three.
possibility.
Bruh, you're 5'3". There's nothing you can do to make yourself look hard. You have
Well,
an
wouldn't
you
they
have an
all?
inf-
They would all be.
you have an inferiority complex. You are short, so you have to be evil. You have to be mean. You have to do reckless shit because you're 5'3". Jesus.
And she said, "Four."
And she's like 8 foot 12. Like, bruh, whether and
Mm.
here's another thing. Now there was some allegory statements. If I'm using that correctly, if I am, go with me, because I've never used that word before ever. That she might have, nudged him, pushed him, mushed him, whatever. That still doesn't warrant a bullet in the foot.
I think it's deeper than that.
I don't care what happened. It doesn't warrant a bullet in my foot. Once again, he's 5'3". Once again, he's 5'3", and she's like 6 feet tall in stilettos, so he can't reach her face. So he got to go for what he know.
I don't know. It just seems like the whole situation. Even it's like, why do these crazy domestic disputes that happen with these celebrities happen in fucking cars? And then I'm mad that Twitter decided that let's bring up Chris Brown in this
For no
situation.
reason. That shit was so 2009. Like, if y'all don't
Look,
let that man be,
Chris Brown,
he and
and
Rihanna are
I'm not
actually
saying,
friends. They're actually cool now. Like.
look, I've been in a domestic dispute a long time ago. So I'll tell you that from my own experience of being a battered wife, because I that is my ex-husband, and he's an ex-husband for a reason. Um, being a battered wife is embarrassing because I come off as tough. We know this. Minx, you nigga put his hands on you? What? Yes, yes, years ago when I was young and I was dumb and I felt like marrying this man that I thought I loved. And the moment that he put the ring on my finger was the moment that I realized that I made a huge mistake because he beat me on our wedding night because he wanted to instill dominance, right?
Well, that ain't how you do
And
it.
yeah, I was like, damn, you wait till the wedding night to do that shit? Okay. So, me, of course, when I'm with a man or my man, I'm more of, you know, I'm respect. Like, that's why a lot of people, when I write my Facebook statuses and shit, they're like, you hate men. I don't hate men. I hate bitches. And there are men that act like bitches. They are, and mind you, I'm 5'6". My ex husband was 5'1".
Wah, wah.
So, yes, being short, I
Why
think
is it that y'all tall people always go after the short ones? Like, what was it? His personality? Did he make you laugh? Was he cute?
I thought he was sweet, you know what I'm saying? But,
Oh, Lord.
what I will say is that as a woman that has been in this situation, the type of relationship that we had, was no way that there was a sense of reconciliation as far as being friendly or cordial. I see him and I see a demon. When you're in love, you you see people differently. You hold people to a different level.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why part of me feels like when these situations happen, and people are like, "Oh, well, you've never." Well, I'm publicly saying that yes, I was in an abusive relationship. Actually a couple of them when I was younger. So, and yes, love is blind. Um, but I don't.
Offspring says tall people, short people fetish. Listen, if I date anybody shorter than me,
It
I'll be
is.
dating a midget. I'm 5'2". I have no
Well,
business dating anybody shorter than me.
well, the problem is that men that are abusive. Like I don't look at. There's a difference between a man that snaps on his bitch, and then you have a situation when you have a man that is just abusive, that wants to be controlling and dominant in the relationship. Either way, it's wrong. A man should not put his hands on a woman. Um, but I don't think Chris Brown was abusive to Rihanna. I really think that Rihanna was being abusive to him. And I think he snapped. Just like you have other men that claim and they say that women put their hands on them, men can be abused. They can,
They can.
right? But a man goes to a police station and says, "My wife beat me. I want to press charges." They're gonna laugh at him. They're gonna laugh.
And it is successful sometimes.
Right.
I've seen Snapped. I've seen some crime shows where the the men are calling the police. Look, my wife is trying to barricade me in the house. You know, kidnapping even. My wife is barricading me in the house. She won't let me leave. We just got into this argument. I'm trying not to, put my hands on her. She won't let me leave. The next thing you know, you hear, "Ow, you just hit me." And next thing you know, he's dead.
And yeah, yeah. That's what it is.
Should I cue up the Unsolved Mysteries music?
But this is exactly why, like, I say, like, for men, like, only you can feel like a bitch. There's nothing feminine about trying to protect yourself. You know what I'm saying? Trust no one says, "Wow, there's not that much jealousy in this world that would ever have me
At
put
all.
my hand."
At all.
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying, like with Chris Brown and Rihanna. That's why I say I don't think that Chris Brown's situation fit into this Tory Lanez thing because Tory Lanez just looks like an abuser.
I was trying to see the correlation between the two. I'm like, how y'all just gonna bring this man? He mind his business.
Well, Chris Brown may have knocked the fucking sonic rings out of Rihanna,
Yikes.
but Rihanna is known for having a terrible, nasty attitude. She is known for putting her hands on people. So if I'm driving around in a 45, 50, $60,000 Lamborghini and you grab the wheel talking about we both about to die, man, I will knock the freaking sonic rings out of you.
Oh no.
You ain't gonna crash up this car because you mad because I looked at another bitch. That's not how that works. And I'm Caribbean. I'm Caribbean, and I will say Caribbean women are crazy as shit. They are
And that's
crazy. I've
why
seen.
and that's why and so is Rihanna. Like that's the crazy part about it.
Rihanna is loco, right? And even sometimes with Gino and I, like we have the same level of anger. Most women are crazy. Most women are crazy. I wouldn't say all of them, but most of them are.
Yeah, most of y'all
Um,
really are. Yeah.
but the thing that I love about like with me and Gino's relationship is that I'll tell him like this is on Facebook they say women never apologize for shit. In a relationship we fuck up and we just be like, all right, well, no, I literally said to Gino the other day because I was nasty to him. I was very nasty to him, and I felt bad. So while he was getting ready for bed, because we were doing the silent treatment thing, don't fucking touch me, don't talk to me, don't look at me. That's what I say. I walked over to him and I said, "Look, can I talk to you for a minute?" He was like, "No." Mm-mm. He's like, "No."
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, see, that was the Libra instinct kicking in. We don't want to deal with crazy ass conflict for what?
Right. So we hurt each other with our words sometimes. And I tell him all the time that that bothers me because we didn't start off dating like that. So I said to him, I said, "Look, what I said was wrong. It was hurtful. And I shouldn't have said what I said. And I deeply apologize." So he's looking at me like, "Okay." I said, "No, no, no. I want you to understand that I was really wrong and fucked up for what I said. And I apologize." So he's like, "Yeah, yeah, yeah, trust no one. I do read these posts." Um, so we do apologize. Women do apologize. Real women apologize when they're wrong, just like men really apologize, when they are wrong. In a relationship, if you find in your situation, anyone that's tuned in, that you are being in or you are in an abusive situation, you can always reach out to me, ladies and gentlemen, and I will be able to be your trusty liaison to get you out of that because I could have died in that relationship. This man was plotting to kill me. That's what the police told me. Um,
And in the
I
meantime, get yourself a gun. Like, get registered.
oh, he had one.
It
I
was
didn't even
illegal
know.
as you talking about your ex? I gotta say Tori had one. That shit was illegal as fuck. But yeah, he had one.
But I do agree with one thing that Meg had said in her rant. Um, when she said about the idea of, people were saying, why didn't you just tell them that they had a gun? Right? Now, when you are black and you are a celebrity, these cops are not looking at, oh my God, that's Cardi B. Oh my God, that they don't give a fuck. They hear gun, that's it. It
Black
don't matter if it's black. It don't
keywords.
matter if it's registered. It doesn't matter. You see on YouTube, was Facebook, Instagram, all day long, black people with registered firearms that get hit with taser guns because these cops fear for their lives. So it could have been another two dead celebrities. It could have been both of them killed
Hmm.
by these cops. But I don't understand, why are we making fun of her, you
And
know?
why are men crying about a double standard? There was no double standard. What she did, it, once again, y'all got to learn street shit versus civilian shit. Okay, if you
Hold
both,
on,
go ahead.
I'm sorry. But what about men? I was in abusive, hands-on toxic relationships, never knew why. I wish I knew. I'm probably reading that wrong. Trust no one. Could you write it differently? Because I can't read it the
If
right way.
if the thought of you putting your hands on someone else enters your mind, that's usually a cue to walk the fuck away.
Yeah, get out.
Get out while you still have your life. You know what I mean? If you have that fear, like you know something's about to happen, but you're not sure what. I've never been in a domestic, dispute or anything like that. Thank God, because I probably would have shot the person. But if you come to me with trying to harm me, and you're really trying to like harm my life, it's either you or me. And trust me, it ain't gonna be me.
Well, I will say, for years on Facebook, I was that chick. Let a dude put his hands on me. It's a wrap. That was me. Oh, I would never let a dude put his hands on me. Well, let me tell you, I would say the moment that it happened, it's like I didn't, I couldn't register what the fuck just happened. The only thing that hit me wasn't the fact that he hit me. That wasn't the physical aspect. It was like, why would you put your hands on me? Why would you put your hands on me? Like, over assuming of I think it was my boss. My boss had he had us in a group text message, and that we were talking about the time Sons of Anarchy at work. So my boss said something along the lines of, "Oh, can't wait for y'all to see it tonight," or something like that.
Oh
And
my,
he didn't see it as that. All he saw was, a nigga says to you, you saw tonight.
can't
So
can't wait to see it tonight.
yeah, can't wait to see it tonight, whatever. So I got my ass, my marriage destroyed in less than 2 hours. We were married. Trust no one says, I was in an abusive, toxic relationship. I never knew why she was hands on. Oh, so she was putting
Oh,
her hands on
she
you.
was putting paws on him. You
I
know,
don't know why women do that shit.
some women get a thrill out of that because they know they got something that you want, and that's the hold. But I'm sorry,
Right.
ain't no WAP or no DAP or no none of that is good enough for me to just stick around and let you hit on me. Because the
Right.
dumbass saying is, well, if you don't hit me, then you don't love me. Okay, who told you that shit?
What?
If you don't hit me, I just feel like you don't love me if you never put your hands on me. Like, what kind of sick ass shit is this?
I would say the one thing I never liked about relationships in general, because I don't like arguing with someone that I love.
I don't like
People I
arguing
hate,
either. I can't stand it.
people I hate, man, I will dog you out until the cows come home. But when it's someone that I love, someone that I care about, and we're fighting, we're arguing, like I just got over a hump with my brother. We got into it, and we wasn't talking for about maybe 2 weeks, which was tough. I kept saying maybe I should say something, maybe I should do, but the world that we live in today, you can't really keep grudges like that. Um, and yes, Be Lucky says nobody better put their hands on me. I'm a child of God. Karma's a motherfucker.
Very much so.
But I personally don't like arguing with people I care about. I try my best to fix it. If it's something I did, I just take the L and say F it. I don't want our relationship as friends, family, whoever. I don't want that to be ruined and destroyed because I value those things. And a person that really doesn't value, your existence, because the one thing I started telling people now, when, people like to be fresh with me in the comments, I let them know, yo, you talking to me right now is a privilege. It's not a right. I can revoke it at any time and you will never speak to me again. So, same thing with in our lives. People have to understand that us being in your life is a blessing. And I came into your life without a headache and I leave it without a headache too.
That's
So,
that's that's true.
people have to understand that, you know, I even though I can't stand Dr. Phil with a passion,
Ugh.
one of the things my grandmother, she used to love Dr. Phil. And she used to always throw his philosophies at me. And I used to be like, I don't want to hear about this mofo. He's a fake ass doctor. Um, but her whole thing was you have to teach people how to treat you. And I never understood what that meant. She's been gone for almost 13 years. And I just figured out what that meant as a businesswoman. Because in your family right now at this moment, in your friends right now at this moment, who you ain't going to pick up the phone and ask for $20 from. You know that.
I
Not
got
because they don't have it.
I got a list.
Yeah. Not because they don't have it. It's just that they conditioned you to not ask them for shit.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like you don't have to second guess it. Oh my God, I'm in a bind. Maybe I can call Cindy. No, Cindy told you from the jump, don't ask me for shit. Now, if Cindy decides that, hey, she saw your post that you're struggling and she wants to reach out, then that's one thing. But Cindy already conditioned you how to treat her.
Mm-hmm.
So we have to do the same thing with all people we meet in walks of lives. Like, let's say jobs, right? Now, I learned this the hard way. I was always that person at work that believed in being a team player. So they'll say, "Hey, Minx, uh, can you stay for an extra hour?" Sure, problem. Then the next week, "Hey, Minx, you think you can stay for an hour?" I'm like, yeah, sure, no problem."
Mm-hmm. Hey, Vicky.
Then the third time, "Hey, Minx, sorry, so and so banged out. You think you can?" So what happened there?
Started
I
getting
let
used.
I let that boss know that I am available to stay an extra hour when needed. When it was only that one time.
They took
Now,
advantage.
yeah, other people, I used to get so fucking mad. I would sit there like, well, 5 o'clock, they're standing by the door ready to leave. I'm just packing up my stuff to clock out at 5 o'clock because in my mind, my mentality was 9 to 5 met 9 to 5, clock out, then do whatever. But they were already had their jackets on. You know what I'm saying? They're ready to go. And Gino used to get pissed off with me because he used to say, yo, like, you're letting them take advantage of you. I used to be like, no, I'm not, because I just want when I leave this job and I do my resume that I can say that I was a team player and that if he's just like, I don't do that shit. Like he's like, what? My lunch is at what time? 12 o'clock. Okay, then don't ask me for nothing until I come back from my lunch break.
At
I'm
11
just like, man,
at 11:58, start looking for other people. Don't look for me.
right. Gino would be, because we used to work together. Gino would be already ready to go. 12 o'clock lunch. He's out. So I'm just like, I said to him, this is what kind of attracted me to him. I was like, I like how you basically told the boss to go fuck himself, but in a nice way. It's like, look, I didn't come here for all that. I didn't come here to make friends. I didn't come here to, waste my time. If you ain't paying me an extra, I'm not staying around. That's just my mentality.
There
And
it
I was like,
is.
oh. So I tried that shit and got fired.
Mwah, mwah. See, it's a way. It's a way you got to do things. It's a way you got to do things. Like, listen, I'm willing to do this one time. You ask me again, you're taking advantage, and I'm going to tell you no.
Yeah,
So
I can't say no. I can't say no.
I
Even
can.
today, I had somebody hitting me up. They were like, Minx, I was just on your Patreon. I just had a couple of questions. Can you, I said, can you hold off on that? Don't sign up for anything. He's like, why? I said, because it's the 24th. If you sign up today, then that means that it's going to charge you for next month and you're going to get charged twice. I don't want that. You know what this he said? You know what this guy says to me? He says, I have never heard anybody ever say that to me.
Oh, they was gonna let him go ahead and do that.
Yeah. I was like, I mean, it's the right thing to do, right? Like
Yeah.
I don't care if it's $1, I don't care if it's 50 cents. I feel like trust with me is everything. So I don't care about anything else. So people that hit me up and they ask me, Minx, how much do you charge for this? See, my heart is golden. And this is why I'm always fucked over. This is why I always get let down. I get hurt. People steal from me, jack from me, lie to me, make me feel like shit. And I'll still keep giving and giving because that's just the way that I've always been as a
You
person.
gotta get out that shit.
I know.
You get
It's
one time. You
killing.
get one time to fuck me over. Guess what? It's fuck you, fuck your mama, your daddy, your existence. I hope you choke
I
on.
can't sleep
I hope
at
you
night.
choke on a cough drop. Like I don't care. That's how it
Yes,
is.
trust no one. Yes, trust no one says yes, trust and loyalty is everything. To me, it's more than money can buy, and that's why people in my life that I value, they know that I love them. They know that I value them because they value me. But, you know, sometimes when God has you in that position, like right now, like I said, we're working on a lot of things. We're about to go to that next level. And that was, I was laughing at your response to my Facebook post about helping family and shit.
Yeah.
Um, you know what? I feel like, you know, and this would be my rant, you know what I'm saying? Um, I feel like when it comes to friends and family and if I do hit that hiatus of success with fame and all that stuff, which I really don't want fame. I don't want to be famous. Um, I really would not fuck with anybody anymore on some dead ass shit. And that's not even to be mean. It's just that things change. You know, my dad has told me horror stories and his loneliness that he felt, you know, trying to figure out if people are really for you or are they for your money or are they for the fact that you can help them.
Mhm.
And thank you, TYK. um TYK says, I was like that too, but I stopped. Don't nobody care, give a fuck about you. That's the truth. They don't. And I literally sit here and I think about the people that are in my life and how I got to this point. The only person that I could say besides you, 759, and a couple of other people, Leonard, Gino, I'm like, if I have to sign that paperwork and I get my blue check and I can go Hollywood on mofos, it's only going to be with the people that were starving with me at the table.
Mhm.
You're not going to come to, I'm not going to say Last Supper because then that means I have an enemy.
That's that's
Uh,
that's that's like that's like a saying. I just want everybody to eat, but just not at my table.
Yeah, I want everybody to win, but a lot of people didn't want to see me win. And a lot of people used to make fun of me, poke fun at me, little podcasts, little this, little that. Now I'm being offered opportunities for sponsorships and things like that. So to the people that really did rock with me from day one, of course you good, you Gucci. But I really don't give a fuck about nobody but the kids. I care about the children and the parents. Y'all are cool, but the kids, I want them to go to college. I want them to have a chance. If I can financially support and do that, that's my goal. I ain't buying nobody's fucking house. I ain't putting no car in your driveway. I'm not doing that. If your kid is looking to have a better life, I have that right there. I will contribute right away. Right away. Thank you, Be Lucky.
Plucky. I'm mad you really massacred that man's name.
I said Plucky.
Plucky.
Uh, TYK says, if you're helping them, you're good. But that one time you don't, and yep, they'll always remember that one time you could
And
not
they'll
help them.
throw it out. They throw it up in your face the minute y'all fall out. You remember that time? Okay, that's one time. Name another. If you can't,
Yep.
then this conversation's over. This friendship is potentially over. And within the long list of my friendships and associations, other than that one, I can honestly say I've always had a good relationship with everybody I've come in contact with because there's no reason for us to beef.
Right.
There's never any reason for us to argue for none of that shit except that one who shall forever remain nameless. Uh,
Mhm.
but and that right there was just immaturity with emotion and hormones packed on that I didn't fucking ask for. So the energy you give me is the energy I give back. If it's fuck me, then it's definitely fuck you times 10. I hope you choke on a cough drop.
Damn.
Like
Not the
I
not the cough.
no, and see, and this is my problem. I have that same golden heart. I will be willing to bend over backwards for folks that wouldn't even walk across the street from me. And I realized that I had to, like, you know what? Fuck this shit. Stop being so
Uh-huh.
fucking nice. You know, because I was always that nice person. I'm always the one, hey, could you, hey, can we, hey, how about, do you have, hey, can I borrow? If I have it in abundance and it's not going to be a loss for me, yeah, what's mine is yours. But at the same time, if I'm asked out and I ask my closest folks, hey, look, listen, I'm down bad. I got shit I got going on, da 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 da. And I get, well, I mean, I don't know, cause it did it, and then you go hemming and hawing and going around. Okay, then I already know what type of energy you want, and close that book. On to the next person. I'm the type of person I would rather struggle and get it myself rather than have
Yep.
to ask anybody. And that one
Some
time that
people
I, and that one
will
time
come
I
and they'll say,
asked,
"Remember that time I helped you?" Mhm.
exactly that, and it was that one time, true ass story. One time, you know, bills kind of got backed up and my check was kind of short and I needed some bill money. I asked a family member, hey, you know I don't come to you for shit like this because it's not your responsibility, it's mine. However, if you allow me to loan such and such from you, when I get paid, you were the first person that I see. And I stand and they was the first person I saw on payday because what you're not about to do is blow my line. Well, you remember, you owe me, you owe me, you owe me. Whatever happened to doing stuff out of the goodness of your heart? Why is this always got to be an IOU attached to this shit? Why is it got to be a sob story about how you don't have, but you're giving it to me at the same time, but I have to pay you back?
Right.
Especially if you're
Yeah,
more
I've
well
heard
off than me. Like that's the shit I don't understand. So, like I've always now trust me, I'm broke as fuck. So don't ask me for money. However, if you just need an ear to vent and you got some shit to get off your chest, my line is always open, except in about another hour, cause this bitch gets up at 6 in the morning. And but if you feel you need to take a ride and cry and vent, I'm your homie. That's what I'm here for. Libras are good
right,
for a good ear because we're very
right.
sympathetic to other people's. Like we read other people's emotion, and that's another reason why I get along with everybody because I read your emotions. I'm not gonna sit there and be like, bitch, suck that shit up. I'm gonna let you
And
get.
she really does, guys. She literally like texted me while I was playing Call of Duty, and she wrote me. She sent me a text message. She says, "You alright?" It's
You
like, "What
playing
you talking
Call of
about?
Duty at 2 in the morning? Some ain't right.
What's going on?" So I was like, "Oh yeah, I mean, I got some stuff going on and stuff." But it's like she knew. You know what I'm saying? She knew just based off what I was playing. You know what I'm saying? That is
That
my
was kind
own
of wild.
twin
I had
sister.
no idea what was going on. I was like, yo, why is she playing Call of Duty at 1 in the morning? She don't sleep no way,
And
but Call of
also
Duty?
I want to give a shout out to my Twitter people. You know, I had a very tough night the other night. I had a family situation that really bothered me, and my tweets were very cryptic for a reason because they were, bars and shit. But I was also, very chronically lifted. And to the people that DM'd me, that hit me up on WhatsApp and said that they knew that something was wrong and checked up on a bitch. That's why y'all my Patreon members,
You
yo.
know
That's
what?
why.
One of these days, when you get settled into wherever you getting settled into, we gonna have one of those sessions.
Oh yes. Well,
Uh,
I don't know if you want to with me because I'm one of those people. Oh, hold on a second. So you heard about the CIA trying to hold on. So you know that they got Kennedy, right? Like, come on, Minx. Come on. I'm trying to get lifted. I ain't trying to be scared.
I'm trying to get giggly. You over there getting deep. This ain't what I need in my life.
I blame my friend Chris. Shout out to Chris, man. He is um I would consider him the Morpheus of my life. You know, I was that chick that was clubbing hard and doing dumb shit, and he, you know, we met, we hung out, and he put me onto his Cali shit, and then he was like, "You want to watch a movie?" I was like stuck in a chair, like, "Sure."
And then you get to
He put
overanalyzing
on,
the movie.
yeah, he damn near should have said, "If you take the red blunt,
Right.
it'll take you." If you take the blue blunt, we can watch some Adult Swim and laugh at Family Guy. It's up to you. So I'm like, I'm gonna take the blue blunt. No, I said I'm gonna take the red blunt. Yo, he put me on to the esoteric agenda, and I woke up instantly. My third eye opened up, and I was like, "Wait a minute, so they trying to kill us, bro?"
Ah,
He's like, "Yes, I have another friend for you. His name is David Ick." I was like, "Yo, pass that blunt and let's watch some David fucking Ick."
see, yeah, no, I can't hang with y'all. Mm-mm. I don't need to
No,
be
but he
sucked
was
into
trying to,
wormholes and things like that. No.
once you go down that rabbit hole, which I tell people all the time, the moment you decide that you want to be woke, you will never, when I say ever, see life like the same way again. You won't. You really won't. And sometimes I can't even have conversations with anybody because they're talking to me about some shit. And in my mind, I'm saying, "You believe that?" Yeah. This is what my brain is saying. Yo,
Mm-hmm.
Minx, this motherfucker believes this shit. You believe that? I'm like, "Oh yeah, mm-hmm, yeah," because the mainstream said that. Yeah, right. Yeah, yeah, of course. And just when they walk away, I'm like, "Oh my god, that was mind numbing." Like I had to lie. It just it's not for everybody.
No,
It's not for
see, when
everybody.
when I have
It
my vices, I'm happy. I'm giggly. I don't need to be scared shitless.
Oh, I'm past that.
But
I'm
you know,
past that.
I don't need that.
This was I took the red pill 10 years ago. Actually, no. 2000, when did 9/11 happen? 2001.
2001.
Okay. So that was when I first realized that something was weird going on. But then I took the red pill in 2011 and I have never been back. I have never been the same. And no, it's not fun. And I know people make it look edgy and cool. It's not because you don't see life, the same way. I'm sitting there talking to a doctor. Doctors are getting ready to inject my child with her booster shots and shit. And in my mind, I'm saying, oh my God, it has mercury. Oh my God, it has this, it has that. It may cause autism. It may cause this. It may cause that. And you can't say the shit to a doctor because then they're going to look at you and say, oh, this bitch crazy.
Do you need medication, ma'am?
You need, you need an intervention.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
I'll take your medicine if it comes in the form of a leaf.
Yeah. TYK, trust me. People, when they realize the curtain, the veil, all that, which is happening daily, which I'm excited about. But when you finally have like people that you rock with, like I'm in Discord servers and all that shit, because this is just sometimes you can't talk about this shit in public. You have a lot of agents and people that are watching and listening to see what you know and see what you say, so that mysteriously shit goes down. So me personally, um, I do have a separate show for this kind of stuff. I do have a separate show, but it's on a private YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Because my last two videos got taken down.
Really?
Um, yeah, they got taken down, and I put them right the fuck back. So that's why now it's like I had to lock everything down because YouTube is not allowing that type of content anymore. So it's either BitChute, like I said, go to BitChute, dope website. Just a couple MAGA people on there, but that's even like with 4chan. You get, you see one N word, you've seen them all. Um,
Yeah.
it's all, this all edginess. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna write it right here for you. So I came across this on Reddit, bitchute.com, and that's for the videos and stuff that they have taken down from YouTube. Just um, take a screenshot of the screen so you guys can keep it. But if that's the type of content that you guys are interested in because you can't find it on YouTube, you definitely want to go to BitChute and take a look at it because it has all the content that's missing.
All right. Uh, did you want to do your
He
rant, or
says,
you can
hold
save
on,
it
I
for
need to.
tomorrow?
We'll save it for tomorrow because I know you have to go to work.
Yeah, I'm gonna take out the damn
And
trash.
Minx has to get back into Second Life.
Don't go into debt fooling with that shit.
Listen,
You know,
I had I
you're
had
already $10 in the hole. Don't do that.
10, 11, actually 1186 after taxes, but
Eleven
yeah,
eighty six. That's kind of odd.
yeah. Well, my New York state tax.
Th- Damn, New York. Y'all can't let nobody have shit without getting
But
y'all
yeah,
money
I
too.
I, I have a limit on it. And they're slick too. They're like, I tried to use one of my prepaid cards. They were like, we do not accept prepaid cards. We accept only bank cards or a blank check or whatever. I was like,
A
check?
blank check. The fuck?
The fuck? Like, yeah, people will gamble away their whole life savings with this fucking game, but it's
Absolutely
cool.
not.
But yeah, once I get everything connected, I'm working on that tonight, guys. I will be posting it up on my website so you guys can watch the live stream, and they can't take it down because I own my server. $130 later, but
Hey.
I mean, but it's though because I had the webinars and stuff planned, and I needed to have it anyway.
Yep. Well, anyway. All right.
But yes, make sure you follow me. We'll follow you guys back. You can give them all the information for how they can reach out to us.
Yeah, you can hit us up on Instagram at the Random Talking Indie Music Show, or make sure you might want to type this because it's kind of long. If you want to follow us
You have to
separately,
shorten that.
excuse
You're
me.
gonna have to shorten. You're gonna have to shorten that.
I do that to myself every time. But if you want to follow us separately on Instagram, you can follow Minx at Minx Couture or the Minx Show. And you can follow me at 759_434. That's
Jesus Christ.
yeah, look, don't do that. Don't do that.
Go to
Uh,
rtim.com and we'll.
yeah, I think all of our handles are on rtimshow.com. Uh, Cause we're on YouTube. No, yeah, we're on YouTube at Random Talking Indie Music Show. We're on Twitch at RTIM Show. We have a Facebook page, Random Talking Indie Music Show. Please go like, share, and follow us to be
I took up
alerted.
the full screen.
God, dog. So every time we go live, you will be notified. Oh, I got a bar. Every time we go live, you will be notified. We're also on Periscope at Random Talking Indie Music Show. We are everywhere, y'all. I could not get the custom RTMP to go online, so I'm gonna try that again, probably Thursday. Um,
Oh, oh,
yeah,
really?
yeah. So I ended up just sharing it to the page.
Oh, okay, okay. We'll work on that.
Also, if you want to follow us on Twitter, you can follow Minx at female producer, all caps, because you know she loud like that. You might want to type. You might want to type my. I
You follow me, I'll tag her, and you guys.
Yeah, follow her and tag me and follow me and I'll follow y'all. Shit, I do this to
Oh,
myself.
speaking of, I meant to tell you while we closing out, I finally got accepted for Track Train.
You said that like that was some hard shit to do.
Well, it kind of was because you have to fill out an application first, and then they invite you.
Oh shit.
You don't just
Offspring, thanks for tuning in with us, buddy. Hope to see you tomorrow.
thank you. So yes, me and you have to come up with some beats to sell. So we got to go through our.
Squash me? What?
Yeah, we have to. We gonna make some money, girl. You know that.
You know I
So
got a
you
folder full of throwaways and some shit that never got released.
I got throwaways too. So let's throw those into this joint. I'll put your PayPal information, I'll put mine, and we sell these beats, get these out the way. Track Train is TRAK Train.
Choo
It's a
choo.
website. It's a website for beat makers and producers to sell their beats.
Buck Beat Stars.
Fuck BeatStars, they blocked another one. We'll talk about that one tomorrow.
Oh my gosh.
I bet she's thinking that I thought that was going to be the rant. No, nope, that's part two.
Oh, that's part two? I think I know
Yeah,
part one.
yeah, you do.
Okay. All right. So yeah,
Yeah.
y'all, we'll be back tomorrow at 7 p.m. for more random talk. Some indie music if we don't get flagged. More foolery, fuckery, and shenanigans just like the shit you saw today. Once again, rest in peace to Kobe Bryant. I know yesterday was his birthday, but today is 8/24. So y'all already know what that means. Be sure to check up on your folks. Call them. Make sure, they good. If somebody needs to vent, let them vent. There's a suicide prevention hotline. There's a ton of hotlines for people that battle depression. Please call those lines. Do not hurt yourself or other people. Uh, Arrest the motherfuckers that killed Breonna Taylor. Rest in peace to the gentleman who got killed in Wisconsin because he went to break up a fight between two women and got shot 7 times by the fucking police because he went to his car to leave. He had his kids in the car and they grabbed him by his shirt. He wouldn't budge, and so they shot him. I forgot that gentleman's name, but I will have it tomorrow.
Mm.
It's just way too damn much. Um, so yeah, during this pandemic, that it's still going out. Yeah, y'all still going out. If y'all have to do that, please wear a mask. If not, stay your ass at home. It makes no sense to go out clubbing if you know what. I'm gonna save that for tomorrow too. Because this shit's tiring. I'm tired of saying it, but think about other people other than yourself for once. Think about your grandma, your mother, your great grandmother. She's supposed to be
Yeah.
101 tomorrow, and you go out clubbing and you go hug Nana, and now Nana's sick because your
Hmm.
dumb ass decided to go out. You know what? Anyway, like I said, that's tomorrow's rant. I just gave you a little preview. Don't make me turn like you. I don't want to be like you.
Yes, please.
I don't want to
We
rant.
can't use it.
You can't rant by yourself, huh?
No, I can't.
No, you can. We live for your rants.
Yes.
But thanks to everybody who tuned in with us on Periscope, Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, and also
Thank you,
Caffeine
Lucky.
TV. We fuck with y'all the long way.
All right.
All right then. Well, good night.
Good night. Be lucky is hilarious. Good night, y'all. See y'all tomorrow.